What's good? You already know. It's Papito El Rey. Best blessings to all the queens and kings, brothers and sisters. You already know. Yo, it's day 4 of my water fasting. Could you believe that? I feel great. Energy. I did wake up yesterday. Yesterday. I did wake up today with my legs like sore for whatever reason it was. Pretty sure it's because of the fasting and all that. But and I didn't get any sleep. I went to sleep like 5 in the morning. Couldn't sleep. And this was way before fasting because I'm a 420 representative, so that helps me sleep. And when I don't have it and I don't use it, it's kind of hard for me to sleep. And I'm doing this water fasting, so strictly water fasting, no nada for me, nada, because water fasting is water fasting. Um, I wanted to start off with the 7 day inspirational fast quote. Today is day 4. I was assuming it was 5, but I was all soup. Like, damn, I'm about to get there, but um, 3 more days to see if I'm gonna, after I complete it, start another 7 days. We will see. Yes, I'm that strong, and yes, I'm crazy, and yes, I could do it. So if I could do it, you could do it. Day number 4. The power of prayer and fasting is how and why to pray and fast for personal and kingdom purposes. I'm more extra when I talk, but I feel good though. I really do. I was exhausted when I woke up, but I feel good during the day and all that. I still haven't been able to sleep, but I will be going to sleep early as hell today. You best believe that. Yes, I got a curfew today. So we're gonna start off with this article. All you need to know about water fasting, and I sometimes repeat certain things on different articles because certain people haven't watched my videos, and sometimes there's different things and insights besides whatever things I write down and that I look up, and I do my homework. So start off. Water fasting is a period when a person eats no food and drinks only water. Fasting in this way may help with weight loss, but is it safe, and do the effects last long term? People may undertake water fasting to lose weight for spiritual or religious reasons, or try to combat particular health problems. Research suggests that occasional fasting may help with weight loss, although other methods may be more effective long term. To make sure that water fasting is done safely, people should prepare properly and choose a good time to go without food when the body does not require too much energy. A water fast is when a person does not eat and drinks nothing other than water. Common sense, because a lot of people ask me, what's water fasting? Water fasting. Does it say water fasting and lemon, water fasting and food? Water fasting. Just to make sure that you didn't get that. There is no set time that water fasting should last for, but medical advice generally suggests anywhere from 24 hours to 3 days as the maximum time to go without food. And I'm going hard because it's day 4. So I'm focused. You heard? Throughout history, people have undertaken fasts for spiritual or religious reasons. But water fasting is now popular in the natural health and wellness movements, often alongside meditation. People with risk benefits. People with risk factors for certain diseases could benefit from short-term fasting, and these include heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and being overweight. The risks are often related when the body does not have access to carbohydrates, which are its preferred source of energy. It will use fats, so a fast can result in weight loss, and the body uses up fats in the body for its energy. Research. An alternative to long periods of fasting can be intermittent fasting, which I've done before I did my my fasting now. I've been doing it for about 4 months. This means eating nothing or very few calories for a certain amount of time and then eating as usual for another set period. And I was doing one meal a day. An example is the 5-2 diet, where someone eats a regular diet for 5 days in the week and a quarter of their daily calories on the remaining 2 days. In a study comparing intermittent fasting and eating an ongoing low calorie diet, both methods were found to be exactly good for weight loss, as well as reducing the risk of cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. Intermittent fasting was found to be as easy to stick to as a low calorie diet. And who should not fast? Water fasting is not safe for everyone. People who should not fast are who should seek advice from a medical professional before fasting, include older adults, those under 18, and those who have an eating disorder, are underweight, are pregnant, or breastfeeding, have heart problems, have type 1 diabetes, have uncontrolled migraines, are undergoing a blood transfusion. Yeah, I would think that you wouldn't do that if you were undergoing a blood transfusion. Common sense. A lot of this is common sense. Tips. If someone has not fasted before, they should consider starting with a 1 day fast to try it out and make sure there are no adverse effects. Fasting for longer than 3 days should only be carried out after seeking the advice of medical professionals. Fasting can be mentally and physically tiring, so people must carefully prepare themselves by eating well before the fast with foods that are high in energy, which I did, picking a time that would allow to rest, maybe a day when not at work, avoiding fasting if unwell or very tired, avoiding demanding exercise. What to expect? Fasting derives the body of the fuel it needs, so expect to feel tired and low on energy. A lack of food can also make people feel dizzy, weak, or nauseous. And if these symptoms are particularly bad, it is important to eat something. Getting plenty of rest, sitting down, and avoiding intense exercise can help to conserve energy. It is normal to feel irritable or tired from lack of food. But if someone begins to feel disoriented or confused while fasting, they should seek medical advice. So, si está todo descojonado, vete chequearte con un doctor. In English, if you are fucked up, make sure you check with a doctor. Although there may be some health benefits to water fasting, reducing overall calories is just as effective for weight loss and is likely to be safer. Alternatives such as intermittent fasting could have more health benefits in terms of reducing the risk of heart disease, diabetes, than a long term water fast for days at a time and may be more sustainable. So, like I said, a lot of these things that I read, besides my homework that I do, these are from different individuals that have knowledge on it. So everybody has their own opinion. My opinion, to me, is go hard or go home. That's my opinion. But I'm gonna start with something. There's a lot of people that have issues when they're fasting, and they get hungry or they're starting new, and they don't know how to deal with it or react to it. I'm gonna start with this one. Water fasting. How to fight hunger and get better results. A lot of people always ask me, well, not a lot of people, but people that have asked me that's curious and stuff like that because they see what I'm doing, and always ask me, well, what's water fasting and could I eat and all this. Once again, water fasting is just water, nothing else. Not no lemon, not no cayenne, not no chips, not no vegetables, nothing. Water fasting. So, um, water fasting is strictly water, no calories. Water and lemon is not water fasting. Lemon has calories. No protein powder, no shakes, no nothing. Strictly raw. That's water fasting. Um, I would say for those who have issues or have a hard time doing it and need some kind of help, once in a while you could have herbal caffeine free tea and no calories. So make sure if you do get some tea, you make sure that it's herbal caffeine free and it has no calories in it. And you'll be able to get a pass, you know what I'm saying, and be able to do it if that's going to help you a little bit. Um, I personally haven't done it. If I was to choose to do it, I would probably do it within day 6 because I already know I'm getting to day 7, and when day 7 come, I'm gonna go hard and go another 7 days or go as much as I could. Um, so I would I would recommend and say that it would be good for you to use that to help you. Um, and it also helps like with the taste buds, so you don't so you aren't so used to always drinking water and have a different kind of taste in your mouth. Um, Another thing that would be good to kill time would be like to watch movies, pick a documentary, look for something that doesn't consist of food or watching, you know, the internet and watching a little advertisement with big food showing up. Like try to stay away from the internet if you're not doing research for fasting, because common sense is going to be a lot of pop-ups with food and stuff like that. And if you're not strong-minded or have that much willpower in your beginning, and have issues or need some kind of help, so try to avoid it. Try to find yourself a movie that's like an hour, 2 hours long, and just zone out in your room and watch it. And usually, sometimes when I watch movies, if I'm exhausted or my body's calling for me to go to sleep, I'll probably end up falling asleep, and the TV ends up watching me go to sleep. So that's really sometimes what I go through. Anybody who knows me knows that um, when I pass out, I go to sleep and I'm out. Um, you could grab incense and candles. You could meditate. You could pray. You could, if you have religious beliefs, you could read the Bible. You could read the Quran, Buddhism, whatever you choose to do. Something that's positive, something that'll clear your mind and take you away from the negativity would be a great thing to do and use for your journey on water fasting or intermittent or anything that you desire and choose to do to your temple. because it'll be beneficial in the long run. Um, Walk around, get some fresh air. You don't have to jog like my crazy ass. You could walk around. You could go outside to the backyard. If you won't be able to go to a park, go to a park. Um, Go to a beach, get some sunlight because vitamin D is very, very good for you. And it's a benefit from being out on the beach or being out in the sun. The sun has vitamin D, so take advantage of that. Since you can't use any kind of certain things, to your body, or if you choose, like myself, to do a strict thing and just, be crazy and just go all out. Um, if like if you need something to drink, like I said, the herbal caffeine free would be good. It'll allow you to get different flavors in your mouth and taste buds, and it'll also allow you to wash out your body, and give some antioxidants in your system, and to help flush out the body, of course. So just try to keep yourself busy. If you're getting out of work and it's nighttime, have an organized evening. Keep your mind off eating and busy doing things. If you're on a 16-hour, 10-hour uh, deep in your fasting, and you're watching like delicious food on TV, you may have a risk of your mouth being all watery and drooling because if you're seeing this banging food on TV or on the internet, and now you're like, damn, I wish I had that. So try to avoid it. So it'll help you to avoid not relapsing. On that part, just try to keep yourself occupied. Um, Try to stay away from negative. If people don't respect in your workforce that you're fasting and want to do stupid things like bring food to you or make jokes about it, if you feel that those aren't respecting your wishes, just block them off, or talk, be straight up with them and let them know, look, I'm fasting, I'm trying to take this serious. This is something that I'm trying to do. Regardless of people be like, oh my God, you shouldn't do fasting, you shouldn't do intermittent fasting because it ain't good for you. Those same people that's telling you that it's not good for you, eat meat, eat eggs, eat milk, eat chicken, eat everything that they shouldn't be eating, so they shouldn't be judgmental. Guys, you have to understand that a lot of people, are fighting to better themselves and give their temple um, nutrients, vitamins, or to clean their system out from toxins and get rid of a lot of um, backed up things in their body, in their colon from eating so bad. You know what I'm saying? Chips, a lot of things that aren't good for you. Although they taste good as hell, and although you may not notice the weight at the moment, best believe that sooner or later you will start gaining weight. So you got to be careful with that. Okay. Just be mindful and respect your body. You know what I'm saying? Understand that your body is gonna take it, but there's gonna be consequences and repercussions for it. So avoid that, because it's something that you shouldn't be eating to begin with. So now, what I'm gonna move to is a lot of people like myself, when this only happened to me once, where I woke up real cold, and maybe today, like I had little chills in my body when I was walking to the bathroom before I did this video to sit there and piss like a racing horse. I was pissing forever, um, which is good because you're cleaning out all the toxins. A lot of times when you piss and you're eating a certain way, you're also letting out, um, fat, grease. So that's a blessing. That's a good thing. Lets you know that you're doing what you're supposed to. So a lot of people complain about being cold. So this one, why do I feel cold when I fast? This is something that I've done researches on, and I just write stuff down, and I take notes so I could be able to share it with those who either don't have the time to look it up, don't want to look it up, and are trying to get inspiration from others who have done it in the past and who are doing it recently and present. So so we'll start off with free fatty acids. Just remember that when fasting, your body starts to break down and burn gut fat. Your body breaks down body fat. Don't worry, because the more fat you lose, the less blood will go to these certain areas. So as you're burning fat, little by little, your blood, is not gonna be everywhere, like running all around. You know what I'm saying? Because you only have so much limited of blood flowing through your body to begin with. Your blood volume is limited. Um, you have all free fatty acids coming from the breakdown of body fat. So that's where it normally is all coming from. What happens is all blood in your arms and limbs, you need all the blood in your arms and limbs, you need more blood to get your gut. To get to your gut. All the blood is going to here. So the purpose of with the fat things, you're trying to allow more blood to get to your gut, so you could be able to burn fat. And that's really the hardest part, where a majority of all the fat is stored. So that's where you get, symptoms of being cold. Um, because like I was saying, because you need the blood to mobilize these free fatty acids that's ending up in blood and in your bloodstream, which will later be used for energy. So again, because you need the blood to mobilize these free fatty acids that are ending up in your blood, in your bloodstream, which will later be used for energy. So that's a good thing. So if that's what, if it's the issue that you're becoming cold, is because your body's fighting. Your body's the blood flow is going to certain areas, so it's fighting to allow your blood to shoot down to your gut to allow you to feel more comfortable in the sense of not being cold and getting used to allowing the blood to flow down to other parts in your body, like your legs and your gut and everywhere, so that you could get more energy and get more blood flow. You understand? Like, so for those who ask me that, it's good to know. If you're becoming cold and you feel weird and you're like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on, and do I need to stop this? Is something bad happening to your body? Nah, not at all. Something's great happening to your body, because the more you do it, the more you're gonna be able to burn fat, especially in your gut. And if you keep doing fasting and do more water fasting, you'll be able to shed and shed and shed and shed and shed pounds, shed weight, and be able to shred, and fucking, and little by little you'll be able to have a chiseled, or be able to have a flat stomach, which is the only main, not only, which is one of the main reasons why I chose to do this water fast because my weight right now is 165 and I'm very comfortable with my weight. I just want to get to a point now that I lost all the weight um, of becoming vegan and exercising and doing a lot of cardio. I was able to allow my weight, which was 230 pounds, to come down and lose a lot of body fat. And at the same time, you lose a lot of water. And a lot of muscle too, like growth. You also in between lose it. So with the cardio is a great thing to do, but also you have to be careful because you could also lose a lot of body water and muscle, which I did because I was more stocky, I was more bulky and stuff like that. So which is cool because my purpose when I did working out was to shed to shred to shred and get rid of all a lot of body fat and be able to work my way back up. A lot of people can sit there and say that they've done that before, because it's very hard to do it, and it's very hard to sit there on a treadmill for an hour, which I choose to do. I don't recommend nobody to do it. It's something that I choose to do because, like I said, I'm crazy like that, and I always push myself to the limit. You understand? So to me, that's something I like to do. I like to, you know, run fast on the treadmill and do stairmasters and do weight and all that. But my main focus for myself would be cardio. Um, so back to the feeling cold when you fast. So what goes on is you have all those free fatty acids accumulating in the blood and the fatty areas. So the fatty areas of the body call for more blood to move free fatty acids. These free fatty acids will get to move to your cells for energy. Again, so again, what goes on in your what goes what goes on is you have in your body all these free fatty acids accumulating in the blood, all in the blood, in the fatty areas, in all your fat areas, all your fatty areas. So the fatty areas of the body call for more blood to move free fatty acids. Those free fatty acids will get to move will get moved to your cells for energy. Um, so that's a good thing. All the fatty acids are basically moving around in your body, and it's allowing you to gain more energy and be good. You know what I'm saying? Which is a blessing because that's what you want. You want to have energy, and that's where I come in. When I get energy, I start doing push-ups. I start working out, and I push myself. And I'm not saying that I'm doing a lot of push-ups and killing myself. I'm just keeping myself, on point and working out and not allowing myself because I'm fasting not to work out because my body has already memory storage and it lets me know like, yo, what the hell, you're not working out no more, like, what's good, let's get that money, let's get there, let's work out. So that's why I choose to do that. um Also, you only have so much blood volume in your body, which is what I said a lot earlier. So if you need more in one area, like feet, so if you need more in one area, like feet and hands, and make you feel cold, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why you get cold like that, because you you need that blood flow to be able to go other places like your feet and your hands. And these are reasons why you become cold and you feel like you're in Antarctica and you need to put a North Face on and a scarf and all that. It's because your body is working. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're achieving why one of the reasons why you started fasting, for those who are doing it for those specific reasons and for other health benefits and to detox and to cleanse your body. These are all key factors and real good things for you to do, and a good reason why you should fast. So don't worry, cause, cause the more fat you lose, the less blood will go to those areas. So it's a good thing. Just keep doing what you do, and you'll be able to get through it, and not always deal with being cold and having chills. Um, just realize that it's not gonna be forever. Sooner or later it will go away, little by little. So be patient and don't cry or complain about it. It means you're burning the fat and you're accomplishing everything that you need to do, and the goal that you're trying to achieve, which is one of my goals, to shred my stomach more. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm good. Like I'm 165 and I'm 5'10", so I'm good. I'm doing certain things for a specific reason, and this is why I choose to do it. So just understand, what's fatty acids, and how your blood volume works, and how much volume is in your body, because it's only limited. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you have so much. You understand? Like it's limited to your body. So this is why you have issues with becoming cold all the time and feeling like like you're gonna get sick, but you're not gonna get sick. And also remember that it's flushing out your body. You know what I'm saying? Within a couple of days, diarrhea comes in effect, or the people that are usually constipated and can't eat is because you're eating things that you're not supposed to be eating. So when you're allowing yourself to water fast, you're able to flush yourself out and able to clean your insides, and you're able to, if you wasn't using the bathroom before, you're able to slowly but surely start using the bathroom more and be able to feel more comfortable with your body. And everybody needs to use the bathroom. You cannot have uh, backed up toxins stored in your butt, because all that is stored. You could get sick from that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of bad things that come with that. Um, so when it comes to that, that's about it. There's a few herbs that I have here that I was able to get, that was handed down to me for me to be able to do research and stuff like that. So shout out to the queen who blessed me with this. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Lo agradezco mucho. Gracias. Te quiero mucho. And I know that each one teach one, and the more people you have that's involved in your journey and your accomplishments, the better you're gonna get, the more knowledge you're gonna get, and your outcome will be a lot better because you don't feel alone. Whether you're stressed out, you're dealing with things, um, you have somebody um, to be able to walk you through it, or when you're feeling like giving up, you have somebody to be like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you got this. You ain't giving up, because I'm going in your house and I'm pulling you out from your bed or from your stress and letting you know that everything's going to be all right. And there's nothing else more important than your body. Remember that. That's what I would say. Nothing else is more important than your body, and you cannot um, live a healthy lifestyle if you're eating things that society and doctors have brainwashed people with TVs and all that to eat certain things because it's beneficial. Be very careful when you're trusting words of other people who are just out to, excuse me, to make money and be able to poison you with pills and medicine and get your body accustomed to that where you always need it. Um, there's a few herbs, not much of them because I don't want to get too. I always shoot a few of them and let people know. Um, Cleansing herbs, which is what you're doing, cleansing. So whenever you choose to take any kind of herbs, whether it's after or little by little in between, burdock root is good. It's good for the blood and liver. Bladderwrack seaweed is good. It's good for vitamin and minerals, which is good because you need it. Black walnut kills parasites, which is a blessing because all of us, I don't care who it is, down to animals, we all have parasites. So you have to get rid of them because they're not meant to be in your body. Um, Bromelain and papain dissolves protein. There's a few here that I don't understand the signature because these are doctor signature, doctor handwriting. Curcumin is brain. It helps with brain cardiovascular. Dandelion is good for blood and liver cleanse. And those are a few for now um, that I felt like hitting you with. I know this is a water fast, but also there's a lot of people need to know certain things that's good and beneficial for them. So when they don't do water fasting and they're eating regular, just keep in mind that when you stop water fasting, whenever you choose water fasting, even if you set a date and you whatever choose and whatever you can't do it because for whatever excuse you chose not to do it, you have to be careful with what you're putting in your body and how much you put in your body. I would recommend from watching videos or knowing people who have fast before, um, which is a blessing because I was blessed to be around people that are vegan or that do cleansing or not even so much vegan, but that just do cleansing in general, whether it's colon cleansing for the body. Just be careful what you eat. I would start off with fruits. Like my mind is already set when I fall asleep, and instead of having sheep jumping over me, I have big watermelons jumping over my head because I can't wait to buy me a big watermelon, cut it down, and eat like half of it that day, and eat whatever other days, whatever, and then little by little I'll start eating little things. I'm not gonna eat no more fries. And if I do choose to in the future, it would be very, very light. Which I don't eat fries all the time, so that's once in a blue. Um, and I bake them. I don't fry them. There's really nothing that I fry. I don't no. There's not really nothing. I don't fry anything. Those who know me, they know that I bake. Um, so um, I won't be eating chips. I won't be eating anything that carries a lot of fat, and that's gonna defeat the purpose of me even water fasting. Like you're not gonna water fast, and then after you water fast, you go and get yourself a big Impossible Burger, which is plant based. It's not an actual meat. It's plant based, which is delicious. You haven't tried it yet. Um, I recommend it. And just the thought of it. But I'm so strong minded, I could sit there and somebody could be eating an Impossible Burger and I'm good. Everybody can do that. I could. Actually, I would rather be around food um, so that it would give me more of willpower and be able to allow me to push myself even more. But like I said, everybody's not the same, and everybody has a different format. Or some people don't have control over themselves, and they could easily relapse, which is understandable because not everybody has that that willpower or strong minded to be able to do stuff like that. Um, so do whatever you could and just be careful what you eat when you do it. If you're doing a 7 day fasting and you weren't able to do it, just be careful what you eat. And like I said, I would avoid a lot of junk food, candy, things that aren't really good for you. They taste good as hell. Don't get me wrong. I love my vegan chips. I love my vegan snacks, my cupcakes, my chocolate, all of that. But sometimes you have to have control and be like, look, you know what? I know this is non-dairy, and I know that is good, but it also has anything that you eat too much of ain't good to begin with. So um, I would recommend to try to avoid a lot of things, especially chips. It ain't good for you at all. A lot of grease, a lot of oil. Some of these products are oils that you shouldn't be consuming anyway. I like to deal with coconut oil. Another thing that by doing research and stuff like that, you learn stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, if you're a person that loves to use coconut oil, like myself and other people that I know, for your body, as lotion or whatever case may be, or if you want to use it for your underarms, you can't use it as your water fasting because that has calories, and you're trying to avoid you um, storing calories in your body while you water fast. Um, Again, like I said about aluminum, I said about deodorant has aluminum, so you have to be careful with things that you put into your temple, especially if you're fasting, and even when you're not fasting, things that aren't good, you shouldn't be putting it. Um, that's pretty much it. I also wanted to add because it's something that I've always written, and I've been able to allow others to use as motivation or inspiration. Is your life will be exactly what you want it to be, and make of it. No one's judgment will ever matter to you unless you give them that right or upper hand. See yourself with the good for the with the good you desire. Remember that. Again, your life will be exactly what you want it to be and make of it. No one's judgment will ever matter to you unless you give them that right or upper hand. See yourself with the good you desire. I got hiccups. While I'm out, I hope this video was very beneficial for you. You were able to take notes down, or if you don't take notes down, just keep watching my video. If you find my videos to be helpful, keep in mind that I'm starting this fast. This is my first time ever doing it. Hit like, show some love, hit a comment. You have Facebook. Take my video and 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 post it on your Facebook. Tag other people who are dealing with certain things or maybe want to change or or weight issues or not having clarity and thinking negative and stuff like that. Trust and believe that this water fasting helps out a lot, and it helps you become focused and have more clarity and feel good about yourself. And the energy is there. I have energy and I'm good. So everybody is different. Some people take a little bit longer to develop energy or to get used to doing it. And you know what? If you did it for 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days, comparing to 7 days, doesn't matter because you're still um, you're still number one. You know what I'm saying? You made it. You were able to do and accomplish something that many people can't do because they don't have that willpower. And if you made it through your 7 day week, then more power to you, and I salute you. I salute you and blessings to your accomplishments and anything you're trying to achieve in your life. Just know that any day is a good day. Doesn't matter whether you, like I said, 1, 2, 3 days. Just know that what you did was something that you've never done before, and maybe in later on you'll have that willpower to be able to do it for another 7 days. You'll be able to do it for 31 days, for 21 days. So just pat yourself on the back, and know that those who are watching you and know that you're doing what you're doing, if they have love for you and they're positive, they're gonna support anything you do and not judge you because of it. Um, each one teach one. Be aware of your surroundings. Understand that misery loves company, and a lot of people could smile in your face, but want you um, to do bad and not want you to succeed, and feel that because they can't do it, they have things to talk down on you about. So just be careful who you surround yourself with, and if that's the case that you're dealing with a lot of negativity, you need to eliminate it. Blessings to them all. I'm out. Hope you all enjoyed it. Love y'all. Bless all the kings and queens in the world and the nation and the countries, brothers and sisters. Um, Stay focused. Understand that we all need to do fasting once in a while because your body needs it to be able to clean out your system, and it's like it's like you're turning off something, and you're sitting there and resetting it for it to get back to normal and regroup, and little by little get to the point where it needs to be at, and not deal with no more toxins. I'm out. Blessings. I'm Papito El Rey. You already know. Giants to the death of me, win or lose. I don't I don't I don't turn my back on my squads. You already know common sense. If I put certain things on, I'm from that area, so I'm out.